Come in. Take a seat. This is the speaking test of the International English Language Testing System, taking place on Saturday, March 9th at A-Land English. The candidate is Mai Ling Wen, and the candidate number is 3670-29003. The examiner is Aaron Smith, examiner number 637821. Good morning. My name is Aaron. Can you tell me your full name, please?
My name is Mai Ling.
Can I see some identification, please? Thank you. Okay, let's begin. In the first part, I would like to ask you some questions about your hometown. What kind of place is it?
I'm originally from Hanoi. It's a city that invokes strong feelings, and the people who visit the capital tend to either love it to pieces or hate it bitterly. It's a city full of rich history and incredibly friendly and kind people.
What's the most interesting part of your town?
I enjoy the area around the Hoàn Kiếm Lake, and a stroll through that place is always a rush of colors and sounds and people that doesn't disappoint.
What kind of jobs do people in your city do?
The job industry is seeing like a big boom in the education sector at the moment. As a big metropolitan area, I would say that there's lots of every type to be found, but people from the surrounding areas move here with the hopes of finding like higher paid jobs.
Would you say it's a good place to live, and why?
I would say it is, not only because it's a beautiful city, but also because the cost of living here is really cheap. I also think that the city is pretty safe compared to other places, and that is a big selling point for many who visit.
For part 2, I'm going to give you a topic. I would like for you to talk about it from 1 to 2 minutes. You have 1 minute to take notes and plan what you will say. You can use that paper and this pen to do so. And here's your topic. Describe something you do to keep healthy. Begin. And that is 1 minute. As I explained, you now have 1 to 2 minutes to talk about this subject. I will be timing you and let you know when your time is up. Don't worry if I stop you. You can start speaking now.
Well, the meal that I've decided to talk to you about was a farewell dinner of a good friend of mine because he was about to go off to Canada for a few years to start a university there. So he invited a few of his close friends for dinner before heading off. And one of the reasons I've chosen to talk about this meal instead of some of the others I've been to is because it was a really nice restaurant that we went to, and definitely one of the best in the city. So, I was kind of relieved that it wouldn't be me footing the bill. So, anyway, regarding what we ate, well, I couldn't really tell you like every single dish that we had because there was just so much, like the whole table was covered with food. I mean, there was crab, chicken, duck, what else? Shrimps and a whole lot of like different vegetables. So by the end of it, I was absolutely stuffed. But anyway, finally, in terms of how I felt about the meal, well, to put it simply, I really enjoyed it because as well as the food, which was fantastic, I really enjoyed everyone's company. It was great being together with so many good friends and many of which I haven't seen in a while. So all in all, it was like a really special evening, and I'm extremely grateful for my friend for his generosity, as the bill must have come to quite a lot.
And that's 2 minutes. Thank you very much. Now, for the final part, let's have a discussion about health in general. Can you describe what you think is a healthy diet?
A good diet includes a variety of foods from the basic food groups. The food should provide enough calories to ensure desirable weight, and also the food it should contain like all the necessary daily nutrients.
Are there many vegetarians in your country? And why do you think some people choose to be vegetarian?
Although I'm not a vegetarian, I still believe it's good to eat more vegetables and fruit. But the food chain exists as part of the natural world. Herbivores like sheep and cows are not morally superior to lions or birds just because they eat like a plant-based diet. They're all eating appropriate food for their bodies. I'm not saying you can't be healthy as a vegetarian. You absolutely can. I'm just saying that it doesn't guarantee health.
And is the food that people eat today different to the food that people used to eat in the past? If yes, in what ways has it changed?
In the past, the choices of foods were limited, but the foods were fresh, and people could be like rest assured of its quality. So it's not surprising our ancestors enjoyed greater longevity than us. In the present time, we have chances to taste various foods of different cultures and nationalities, being unique and titillating in their own ways. Even so, it's not all it's cracked up to be, as there have been many reported cases of food poisoning, especially in developing countries where food safety is a pressing concern.
Is fast food popular in your country?
I think there's a rising trend, especially amongst younger people, to lean towards fast food. Luckily, fast food in Vietnam is a little healthier than it might be in other places. Traditional foods like pho, fried rice, or bánh mì, which can be considered street food, are also given the fast food label for the speed of service. So people who are short on time or to eat lean towards these kinds of food as opposed to, say, a hamburger. However, fast foods are gaining in immense popularity. You can see it by the amount of chain restaurants appearing around the city.
More and more people are becoming overweight nowadays. What do you think might be the causes for this?
Well, to be honest, I would have to admit that the youth nowadays are leading a health damaging lifestyle because of the fast paced lifestyle and expectations put upon them. Furthermore, workers have to work extra hours while students have to burn the midnight oil revising and reviewing for the exams. As a consequence of these, they can't manage time to have a decent meal rich in vitamins and minerals. Instead, they have no choice but go to buy some takeaway at some fast food restaurant and then get back to their work and study.
Do you or do people in your country generally prefer to eat at home or to eat out?
If you ask me, I'd say that by and large, the folks in my nation would show a greater preference for home cooked meals. The reason behind this is we are very traditional people. So, in a way, it's just expected for us to have like family meals or at least cook for ourselves. Having said that, some people are quite up to their ears in work and would rather like order a meal at a restaurant instead.
Excellent. Thank you very much. This concludes the speaking test.